all, just to come in here, really not knowing what to expect. Pretty raucous environment for an exhibition game to pull out a win.
We couldn't have asked for more. You know, they usually have a 40-person pep band. They had 200 people tonight right behind us. I loved it. It was great. Their crowd was excellent. I hope they support their team like that throughout the year, because I think UAB is going to be good. I mean, for a team that's got only 4 returners, it's a good job. But we're out there coaching 16 freshmen right now, trying to figure out a lot about each other. Unfortunately, we learned some things in the first half and in the second half. And the way we played with more physicality, the way we played with more intent, the way we played with more aggressiveness in the second half was something that hopefully we can build towards.
I was going to say, what did you think about the guys playing within your system and doing the things you were been asking them to do?
Well, what I said to the team, and it's not about our system and those type of things yet. It always looks a lot better when the shot's going in. We don't understand the cutting yet. We don't understand. I'm not sure we got fouled on one cut, right? And we're going to have to learn how to do that. We didn't do a lot of movement and cutting out of the corner, just a little bit. We'll learn that. That's not natural yet. We'll shoot better, but there's 2 things I said to the game. Momentum is always up for grabs, okay? And the game is always giving you something. It's always giving you something. And it may not be what you wanted, it may not be what you planned for, it may not be what's pretty, but you got to find it. And our guys figured that out tonight when it came to the physicality. They got better on the glass. We had 11 offensive rebounds in the second half. We had 19 deflections in the second half. Those things made us better, and we did a good job whether we were man or whether we were zone. We did better. And I thought we went against a really, really high-level guard in Bryant. I think he can play in any league in the country. And with mechanics like that and great strength in his feet like that, he's got I don't even know what age he is, but he's got a legitimate chance to play in the NBA.
Why didn't we see Wilridge in the first half? You started the second half with him on, and that seemed to make a difference.
It's a great point. It was just one of those deals tonight. It wasn't anything that he didn't do, and we went with him as a momentum changer. And I didn't think we guarded number 1 very well at all. I thought we showed film at halftime. We were flat-footed. The guys that were guarding him did not accept the challenge the way. And again, they don't like we tried to game plan around number 1. You know, with his ability on the break. I mean, he's the returner. He's fantastic with his feet. He gets downhill. He's got great body and great body balance. You know, which don't always go together. But we wanted to try something different. And Torian has got some defensive stop abilities, you know, and the problem with Torian, or the thing that he's got to fix, he doesn't play that way every day in practice. But hopefully this will be a confident starter for him to bring more of that, and he legitimately changed momentum for us in the second half.
Turtle Jackson, another guy, plus 12, looked like he brought a real calming presence, had a steal there in the second half. Can you just talk about what he did?
He was really aggressive in the second half, and he's a guy that's really not understood offensively the line yet for us and the spacing that he needs with getting behind. He missed a couple threes because his footwork wasn't where it needed to be, and he was too close to the line. He just hasn't grasped that part of it yet, as he will. But what he did do is he handled the ball and he defended, and that's what we need. And they're going to keep getting better and making progress. But again, he brought that defense. He played like a veteran, and we did a lot of different things lineup-wise. I was shocked how even some of the minutes were, because we did not keep minutes on the bench tonight. We do that, but I wanted to coach by feel tonight, and I wanted to coach by fatigue, identity, and I wanted to coach by who was impacting the game.
Rashawn Hammonds started slow, played through it, came up big with the spin move late. He had a conventional three-point play. What role is he going to have to play for you guys this year? Obviously,
well, they're going to have to be a lot more like they were in the second half, because we only had 3 offensive rebounds in the first half, and that can't happen. And one of the reasons I got away from this, I know you heard this when I was on the radio, I got away from playing the 3 guards more, because we weren't close to the glass. And we want to space, we want to shoot, we want to play on the perimeter and move, but we have got to attack the glass from the 3-point line, and we weren't doing that. And so we went a little bigger in the second half, and there was more physicality to it. We were a little more aggressive in it, and it showed up with the way that we rebounded the ball. I mean, rebounding is not a strength right now, and it's going to have to be if we're going to get better. But it was for us in the second half, and Rashawn was a part of that.
Turnovers a huge concern for you tonight.
Big time. Yeah, and I knew they wouldn't be good, but they're worse than I thought. And the fact that we only had 7 in the second half was better, because so many more unforced. And we're like a lot of, well, I shouldn't say, I haven't seen a lot of teams. early on, it's really, really hard for teams to understand not only how to talk, but how to listen. And we're trying to play free, but then as a coach, there's certain things that you see, and then we got to do it. Like right now, like a couple of situations. I don't want to call plays every time, but sometimes there's certain things we got to create some tempo and some momentum and have a chance to get the ball inside, have a chance to get it to a certain guy. And we didn't do a very good job of that. Hey,